Okay, welcome back, and as you can see, this is fixed. This is the hook that was missing. It was in bits, it was in 3 bits or 2 bits, and a bit that glues on there. What else? I've reinforced these clips here with some lollipop stick, no expense spared, and some epoxy, so they're now solid. The body work is reinforced with epoxy, super glue, and a lollipop stick. Hopefully that will all work. And that side there had a big crack in it, which has got some epoxy in, and that should hold fine. This side had the most damage, and the pin's been glued back on, and I put a metal pin in there to reinforce it, and threw a load of stuff down there and on the side there, and it should all mesh back together. It all comes apart, the top comes apart, the glass comes out, it's all one piece. I've cleaned it all up, but dust sticks to this like shit on a blanket. So it's just a case of reassembling it now, and it should all go back together. Well, it should all go back together. I don't know about easily, but I've worked out, because what I've got to do, I've got hairdryer here. I'm going to heat up these joints, because the way the peg goes in, sort of goes in and then doesn't want to come back out again. So I'm somehow going to have to manipulate that to get the pegs in. But yeah, I've worked out what's going on here. Both bulbs are working. It's just when it's in forward motion, that bulb works, and vice versa, reverse, this bulb works. So that's all working. Switch is all right. It's a bit gummy still. I've put some silicone lubrication around there, but it's not really helped much. Tried to clean it up as best I could with a bit of alcohol. Just found a bit of plastic. Where's that come off? Who knows? Fuck it. This post does come out. This is the post with the teeth on it, which meshes with that wheel there. And so it hinges at the back here, meshes here, and the springs pop up the mechanism. The eject just works by this little notch here. So when you press that, it pops the eject the whole mechanism up. Also, it's got, this is a clutch, so when the tape reaches the end, that goes like that. And as you can see, the front there, if it focuses, when the clutch mechanism works, it pops that, pops the eject mechanism, the whole thing pops up. So it's just a case of putting it all back together now. And what is the best sequence of events? Trying to put this part on first causes problems. Number one, it doesn't all mesh nicely together, because you've got 2 push tabs here, 2 at the front, 2 at the back. And if you put that on first, then you can't get this part in, because you've got to get these 2 teeth in. This part can go on last. It does clip off, but it's a son of a bitch to unclip. And so yeah, it's going to be a bit of a puzzle. So I'll be back hopefully when it's all assembled. Also, just wanted to show you the mechanism for the tape, how it works. Let's see if I can show you this. What we got here, this post here goes here, and then once that's engaged, you can't see. Once it goes there, that unlocks the brakes to allow these spindles to move. You've also got posts here and here. Can't see because it's off camera. Here and here, that's just to secure the tape in place. So it locks down into place. And the switch, obviously, once it's pressed down into place, that works the mechanism. So that's it. It's pretty simple, really. The only thing that can go wrong on these are the bands, maybe the motor fails, or it's pretty simple. The most cases, the plastic probably fails before anything else, mishandling, and as you can see, once everything's sprung, once everything's in place, it should all work. And I think I've got this back to front. Yeah, there we go. So disregard what I said before. That's the post for that, and then these two posts at the top here are for securing the tape. So as the tape goes down, it locks into place, clicks the switch, everything's locked. It should all work. So fingers crossed it should all go back together. But yeah, I'm going to be struggling with this to get it back together. Be back soon.